Hello and welcome to Tech Talk. I'm Jim Reed. In this episode, we're going to have a discussion about the propeller. As with the engine we discussed in episode 2, the propeller for the Red Bull Air Race World Championship has been standardized since 2014. The Air Race propellers are 3-bladed Hartzels. They have 7690 blades, built mainly of Kevlar with a stainless steel shank. They also have a nickel erosion shield on the leading edge. Before these became standardized propellers, most of the pilots were using them anyway because they were the best you could get. Michael Goulian named it the Claw, but I'm not sure why.
The reason why we named the Hartzell prop the Claw is because when you're hanging on a maneuver going straight up in the airplane slow, it just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling like the claw of an animal. So that's how the Hartzell prop got its name, the Claw.
But how does the propeller work? The design of the blade is very similar to that of the wing of the aircraft. If you don't know how the wing of the aircraft works, go watch Tech Talk episode number 1. As we know from there, the wing has an angle of attack to the incoming air in order to produce lift. The larger the angle of attack, the more lift that is produced, but there's also more drag produced. So every wing has an angle of attack where it operates most efficiently. In the simplest terms, a propeller is nothing more than rotating wings that pull the aircraft through the air, similar to how a wood screw pulls itself into a piece of wood. As we said, there is a specific angle where a wing works most efficiently, but for the propeller, 2 velocities come into play: the rotational velocity of the propeller and the forward velocity of the aircraft. The result is a relative airflow to which the angle of attack of the propeller should match. The tip of the propeller blade is traveling much faster than the root. So because of this, the tip is much flatter angle of attack than the root of the blade. This is something we call pitch distribution. Aircraft travel at different speeds, so for low speeds, a flat pitch is best, like a car in a low gear. But for higher speeds, such as race speeds, a much steeper pitch is needed, like a car in a high gear. This Hartzell propeller has counterweights. When spinning, these counterweights try to force the propeller to a high pitch angle. This force is opposed by an oil pressure on the backside of the hub, which tries to force the blade to a low pitch angle. This system allows the pilot to control the pitch of the propeller from the cockpit. This is what we call a constant speed propeller. The Hartzell 3-bladed Claw, a lot more complex than it looks.